Excellent. Welcome everyone to At Cost Metals Business Overview. My name is Antoine McVay. I am your host. We've got a special guest here tonight. Our CEO of At Cost Metal will join us here at the end of this very brief presentation. I'm not going to hold you long, but I want to make sure everyone clearly understands who we are, what we're doing, and what we have our hands on. And so I'm going to preference this meeting a little different than I have in the past because I want to make sure you get it. I want to make sure you fully understand what you have in front of you, what's being presented to you. So the name really truly says it all. And I think most people miss that. They miss that. But I want to make sure you don't. If you think about it, gold and silver has been around before we were born. Most of us here on this Zoom anyway, right? And we're talking about how we can build wealth and accumulate wealth with precious metals, gold and silver. Something that is tangible, something that's time-tested. But what if you, for as little as $149, listen to me now, could buy your groceries at cost, no markup for the year? What if you, for $149, as low as $149, could buy all your gas for the year at cost, no markup? Are you hearing me? What if you could pay as low as $149 for the year and get all your electricity in your house at cost, no markup? Are you really hearing me? Because some people compare us to like the Sam's Club membership, right? Where you pay a membership and you can go shop at Sam's. But what if you were the Sam's of At Cost Metals? Sam's is still marking it up, selling it to the members. The name says it all. Fact, cost. With that being said, I'm going to share a 2-minute video that will give you a little overview of At Cost Metals.
In the grand scheme of wealth preservation, purchasing and storing precious metals can be a daunting endeavor. The hurdles are many, from high markups and hidden fees to the logistical nightmare of secure storage. Even figuring out the authenticity of your purchase can be a nail-biting experience. Imagine a world where these complications are no longer your concern. Welcome to the future with At Cost Metals, where the complexities of traditional methods are replaced with simplicity, security, and savings. This is the world of our membership-based service. For an annual fee of $149 or $399, you gain access to a treasure trove of benefits that make precious metals purchasing a breeze. Picture this: buying precious metals at cost, with no markups, no hidden fees, just the pure value of the metal itself. But the advantages don't stop there. Our service doesn't just give you precious metals at cost, it also provides a digital and physical vault with the highest level of security. No more worrying about burglars or natural disasters. Your precious metals are safe in our DApp vault, accessible anytime, anywhere. Now, you might be asking, what about shipping? We've got you covered. Enjoy free or at-cost shipping, depending on your membership tier. This means more savings for you, more value for your investment. In the world of precious metals investment, our service is a game changer. It's not just a better way to buy and store precious metals, it's the best way. Don't let the complexities of traditional methods deter you from the lucrative world of precious metals. Sign up for a membership today. Secure your wealth, ensure your future. Welcome to the new age of precious metal investment. Welcome to a world of security, simplicity, and savings. In the grand
3 requirements for a successful company. 1, perfect timing. 2, perfect products. 3, perfect business models. I need you to understand that we have all 3 here at Cost Metals. Here are some statements from Dr. Ron Paul, Congressman. He says, inflation is a very simple concept to understand. More money, what? Equals less in value. You've got author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, that says silver may be the best possible way to build wealth. These are quotes that are at least 20 years old and probably are more true today than ever before. Reasons why this is timely. You've got global uncertainty that all but dictates the necessity of a stable store value. If you would agree that there's some global uncertainty right now, put ones in the chat. Inflation is clearly winning this war. It's not getting better. It's only getting worse. Globally, you've got the housing, grocery prices are not sustainable. Central banks are all printing money at unprecedented rates. You got the paper currency that's going digital. You've got BRICS. You've got Fed now. You've got the lasting effects of COVID that has affected supply chains. Inflation is still handcuffing the global markets. And these are not opinions. These are facts, regardless of one's political views, nationality, or religion. Success leaves clues. I talked about Costco's. You know, according to CNN Business, December 16th of 2023, Costco's hottest item is no longer rotisserie chicken. Think about it. Chicken, food was their number one selling item. Now, as of December the 16th, 2023, it's $2,000 gold bars. Now, the question is, who do you think are buying the gold bars? People that are accumulating wealth, that understand precious metals, gold and silver. And they're selling them for $2,000 or maybe even a little bit more, but that's not the price Costco's got it at. We're telling you it's at cost. And by the way, we're cheaper than Costco's. Are you understanding? You are the Costco's. You are the Sam's Club when you become a member of At Cost Metal. Here's another clue. Central banks are all buying gold at record pace so far in 2023. So you're taking your money, you're putting it in the bank, and they're taking your money and they're buying more gold. And I can assure you they're going to break another record in 2024. So why precious metals? Well, I just showed you why. But number one, you can hold it. It's real, it's tangible. I've been living on crypto, my wife and I, for the past 7 years. We've never held Bitcoin or Ethereum in our hand, but gold and silver, you can. It's time tested. It's not on trial. It is the best product that hedges against inflation. It's easily explainable. Even children know that it's good. It's relatively stable during times of uncertainty, like right now. And it is the best product to be garage qualified. Who wouldn't want a garage full of precious metal? Here's another secret. States where gold and silver have become legal tender. If you look over to your right, Louisiana, Utah, Texas have passed legislation recognizing gold and silver as legal tender, a move that allows citizens to make transactions using precious metals in place of cash. So let's talk a little bit about our business model. We have developed relationships, watch this, with the largest market makers in bullion and numismatics coins, the fourth and fifth largest in the world. We have also developed and we own our own networking software, which means we don't have to charge anyone $20, $25 a month for a website. It's free. We sell precious metals, bullions, cost to customers. And we're going to pay everyday ordinary people, watch this, regardless of race, gender, religion, education, or background, to acquire customers to share with individuals how they can become members and they can, of course, build wealth by buying precious metals at cost. We can manage, we can anticipate the growth, and it has to make sense for customers, affiliates, and the company. I call it the win-win-win model. Let's talk more about the company. It's new. We are in the infancy stages, pre-launch right now, but we've got well-seasoned owners. The gentleman that's on, our CEO, has been buying precious metals since he was 19. So although the company is new, just understand the staff is well-seasoned. And we're offering true at-cost pricing on precious metals. We have valuable numismatic that will fuel the residual component of our very lucrative compensation plan. Let's talk about our metals products. We offer the exact same coins, bars, for less. We're talking about the US Mint, the Eagles, the Buffaloes, the Morgans, the Peace, the Canadian coins, Maples, the Grizzly, the Timberwolves. the South African coins, the Krugerrands, the graded certified flawless numismatic coins, MS70, PR70, the old and the new, generic bars and coins. So how does our pricing compare? Well, first, let's talk about what's the big deal between dealer direct versus at cost. I need you to really get this, okay? If you buy from a dealer, you are buying dealer direct. You are. But that literally has no bearing on the price, but rather the fact of who sold it to you. That cost means the price that the dealer pays is the same price the customer pays. You'll be able to look at various websites. It will be plain as day because once we launch the official site, we're going to provide complete 100% transparency. So let's take a look at a price comparison at the time that we put this presentation together. The most commonly traded coin in the world is the Silver Eagle. Some of our competitors sell that exact same coin for $29.90, $31.54. Some of your big online retailers are $31.01, $31.24. That cost is $26.48. Are you hearing me? No markup. That cost. Okay. So what does that mean by percentages? That means you can save by being a member of At Cost Metals anywhere from 12 to as much as 18% for the exact same coins. Why would you pay more? You know, I've been living in Asia, in Vietnam for the past 7 years. When I moved back to Dallas, which was about 6 months ago, I bought an SUV that only requires premium gas. And I'm gonna be honest with you, everything has gone up since I've been back in the US. You know, I'm shocked. My brother tried to tell me, he says, Antoine, you're not gonna believe it. Prices have just gone through the roof. So I pull up to a gas station and I'm looking at the premium pump to see how much it costs. And I go across the street to another gas station to see if I can save a little bit more. Why? Because I'm not loyal to Exxon or Shell. I'm loyal to finding the best deal. Gas is gas. And if we're offering the exact same metal, why would I pay more? But in this instance, I'm sharing with you how you can pay an annual membership. And what if you could get gas cost for the year? Are you hearing me? We're going to talk a little bit about the vault. Imagine being able to purchase and store in your own accounts in a vault and manage it from your mobile device or the back office of At Cost Metals. Imagine being able to buy gold and silver in fractions with no minimum, no maximum. It's one of the most powerful features of At Cost Metals. As a matter of fact, some of our competitors are charging an additional $200 on top of their membership just to give you exactly what I'm sharing with you right now. The ability to buy $5 worth, $10 worth, $100 worth, whenever you want, and store it in a vault. Not At Cost Metals vault, the supplier's vault, the fourth and fifth largest in the world. Are you hearing me? Okay. Speaking of the vault, it is the most economical way to service our customers. It's the highest rank and rated vaulting company. Several vaults are located globally. We're utilizing multiple class 3 state-of-the-art vaults with the highest possible vault ratings. Our facilities are highly secured with impenetrable walls, internal barriers. So we're talking about the kind of vaults where countries store pallets of gold and silver. Are you hearing me? We have access to that where we can store our gold and silver, which makes it easy when you're buying in fractions and if you want to sell it back. You don't have to follow instructions and ship it back, and they have to test it to make sure that your gold is real. If it's in the vault, they know it's real. So they can easily cash you out. Your money's on your dashboard. You withdraw your money, ACH, boom, you're done. The beauty of the vault. If this makes sense, then let's talk about what's the cost of the membership. I just told you it's as low as $149, okay? And how do we share this model with others and earn income? Well, we have like an affiliate plan, no different than anyone else. This is 2024. That's pretty much where we are. Web 3.0 is here. Technology is here. There are things that we can do today in the gold and silver business that could not be done 10, 15, 20 years ago, but they can today. Everyone has some form of an affiliate program, including Targets, including Amazon. They have an affiliate program. Walmart has an affiliate program. American Airlines has an affiliate program. So why not at Cost Metals? Who's better to share the opportunity than someone who is a member, someone has experience buying at cost, someone who is using the ball, someone has received the gold and the silver, someone that has sold the gold and the silver. And imagine a page on the website where there's testimonies after testimonies after testimonies saying, yes, I've got my gold, I've got my silver, I've sold my gold, I've sold my silver, I put money in my pocket because it's real. Here are the two membership offerings. Metals package, $149 for the year. That gives you 1 year of unlimited cost pricing of physical precious metal bullions, access to specialty collectible products, and access to the digital trading vault, which is an additional $200 value of physical bullion. The Metals Plus package, which is the best choice, $399, which includes the same as above, but you're going to receive some metal. 3 perfectly graded MS-70 Numismatic silver coins. So metals package, no metal, metals plus package, metal. And then we have our $75 monthly Get Ahead program. Why? The company wants you to get ahead financially in life. Nothing better than ordering a coin every single month that is a MS or PR70 graded Numismatic Silver Eagle. Let's talk about the affiliate plan. The Metals Plus package of $149 will pay you $25 for everyone that you directly refer that buys that membership. Also, there's 30 points that's going to go into our binary. Bi means 2. It's a 2-team structure. You're going to have a left team and you're going to have a right team. On the $399 Metals Plus package, you're going to earn a $50 direct, and that's 100 points that fuse the binary. The $75 Get Ahead monthly coin, 20 points will fuel the binary. We're going to have some specialty rare bullions that will fuel the binary anywhere from 1 to 50 points. Now, when you have 500 points on your left team, 500 points on your right team, it's called a cycle, and it's going to pay you $500. That can happen once an hour. That can happen once a day, once a week, once a month. The question is, are you okay earning extra income, part-time, spare time, with full-time income potential? And then we have a matching bonus. 10% match on personal referrals, team cycles for the affiliates ranked at silver or gold, which means if you personally directly introduce me and you are at least a silver, every time I cycle and earn 500, you earn 50, 50, 50, 50. So the question becomes, how many people do you want to introduce to earn an additional $50 when you help them earn 500? And then we have the pot of gold. Let me ask you the question. Have you ever heard the saying, if you can get to the end of the rainbow, you can reach the pot of gold? Here, all you have to do is hit the rank of gold and you are participating in the pot of gold. The company, they did something very different. We don't have a master distributor. We have a pot of gold that will be shared equally amongst all those at the gold rank. 50% of those commissions. The company will take the other 50%, use it for promos, special events, until we have too many golds, and then they may create another rank and then take that 50% and split it amongst those at that rank. Speaking of ranks, how many do we have? We have 3. We have an affiliate, which means you have 1 active referral on your left, 1 active referral on your right. And by introducing 2 people, you can qualify to earn up to $2,000 a week in the 2-team structure. That's $104,000 a year. Our silver rank means you have done a little bit more. You personally introduced 3 on your left, 3 on your right. Okay, 1 affiliate on your left, 1 on your right. Of the 3, you max out at $10,000 a week. Gold affiliate, you've done simply a little bit more. You've introduced 6 on your left, you introduced 6 on your right. 1 of those 6 have to at least be a silver on your left and your right, and you max out at $30,000 a week. Did you hear me? Some additional compensation information. Points accumulate as soon as you are placed into the genealogy up to your max-based rank. Meaning, if you have at least one on your left and one on your right, then you can max out at 2,000 a week. So those points will accumulate up to the 2,000 for the week, giving you the opportunity to earn that. For silver, remember you're maxing out at 10,000. For gold, you're maxing out at 30,000. But don't miss this. Unused points remain intact. They do not reset after cycling. Let me give you an example. You introduce Johnny on your left team, you introduce Sarah on your right team, okay? And that team is growing. Points are filling the basket. Let's say you have 800 points on your left team, you've got 600 points on your right team. 500 and 500, that's a cycle. It pays you $500. But you've got 300 points left over in your left basket, 100 points left over in your right basket, which means you are that much closer to doing what? Cycling again to earn another $500. Inbound crypto payments pays commissions in real time. The company accepts Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. If anyone pays for their membership within any of those three digital currency, you will earn your commissions immediately once it clears the blockchain in that currency. That's not a bad deal. Somebody pays in Bitcoin. What if Bitcoin goes up in value? That $25 or $50 could be $30, $60, $70. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay. Pay period is Sunday a.m. to Saturday p.m. Eastern U.S. That will pay you in U.S. dollars, ACH. We do use compression on the direct and the 10% match when appropriate, which means one needs to be qualified to earn. If not, it's going to look up the genealogy to see who is and pay out the money. The company's not trying to keep the money. They want to pay it out to who qualifies to earn it. 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure the company stays open. I'm sure you and I are okay with that. Leadership in the field have input on the direction of the company. The bottom line, we're launching because we know without a shadow of a doubt, there's a better way to do precious metal. We actually have the best bullion prices. We actually have the best compensation plan. The name says it all. At Cost Metal, you think about it. Gold and silver has been around for decades. There's so many gold and silver companies out there. How is it that the name is still available at Cost Metals? I can tell you why. Because no one wants to sell it at cost, but at Cost Metals. Because that is our business model, to sell it at cost. The company is not making money on the metal. They make money on the membership. Did you hear me? They're making money on the memberships, not the metal. So they're selling it cost, allowing everyday ordinary people to build wealth, getting the best price on precious metal. So we have the best bullion price and we have the best compensation plan to prove it. And the person that invited you here wants you to be a part of it. Once you fill out the information from the link that's sent to you, you can send either $25 to lock in your spot during this pre-lunch period, or you can simply fund your account to pay for your membership. You will see a balance on your dashboard where you can either add funds, select how you want to pay, fill out the information, and whatever you choose, that balance will be right there on your dashboard. That's your money. When we flip the switch and we're ready to go, you'll simply use the funds that are on your dashboard to pay for your membership. It's that simple. 3 mindsets are here. All you have to do is share with the person that invited you out. Either you have the mindset of a number 1, the mindset of number 2, the mindset of a number 3. The mindset of a number 1 says, Antoine, I'm in. I'm in. Send me your link. If that's you, you get back with the person that invited you. Tell them you are a number 1. You get their link and you enroll immediately, because they could have several people on this Zoom right now. And whoever gets in position first, there's a possibility others could fall below you. And guess what? Their membership volume and the people they introduce, their membership volume and the people they introduce, their membership volume all counts for you. The mindset of a number 2 says, Antoine, this looks great, but I've got some questions. I want to know what those questions are because I want to be crystal clear with you. We want to help you out. Get your questions answered so you can make the best decision for you and your family. The mindset of a number 3 says, Antoine, this is great, but it's just bad timing. Listen, we go in knowing it's not for everyone. Be honest with the person that invited you because they thought enough of you not to prejudge you. They wanted to get you in front of 100% of the information so that you can get your questions answered and make the best decision for you and your family. But I got to tell you something. To me, if I can buy precious metal at cost, why wouldn't I? To me, if I could build my financial future at cost, why wouldn't I? For me, if I can establish and take care of my financial future at cost by acquiring precious metal and not, that is what we're offering. You are Sam's Club with at cost metals. You are Costco's with at cost metals in the precious metals space. That's who we are. It's not just the name, it's the company's philosophy. With that being said, I want you to hear from a few people. I'm going to stop the screen share. And I want you to hear from a few people. Let me see if I can find one person before I bring on our CEO. I want you to hear from Mr. Daryl Porter. Mr. Porter, if you don't mind, share with us where you are, where you're tuning in from, and what's so special about at cost metals to you.
That's awesome. Can you hear me, Antoine?
I sure can.
Awesome. Thanks, sir. I appreciate the time. Man, I'm overly excited about, actually, I'm out of the state of Texas, down in the Belton, Texas area. And I'm excited, man. We're getting ready to take over Central Texas, by the way. But I'm excited about at cost metals. I've been in this space for 15 years, and I'm not talking about the network marketing space. I'm talking about the precious metal space. So I remember the company that our CEO had back in the day, and it was a very powerful company. I was a part of that company. One of the things that I love about what at cost metals is doing is they're providing us with a savings type model. Our business system is built around the principle of saving rather than consuming. And that's very important because most MLM companies revolve around the principle that their product has to be consumed or used. And this is a totally different type of business model. So instead of seeing your monthly purchase consumed or used, you're actually retaining the value of that product in gold and silver. And that's why I'm excited about this. I'm like you, sir. I'm not loyal to a company. I'm loyal to wherever I can get the best price. And right now, again, I've been in this industry since 2008. I've never seen pricing like we're getting ready to receive here with at cost metals, especially from a numismatic standpoint. An MS70 coin on a monthly basis normally costs you over $100, and we're getting it for $75. Man, it was a no-brainer for me. Once I seen what the company was offering, I was overly excited about it. We built a team of already about 21 people. I signed up my 72-year-old mother today, used a credit card system, and the money was in her account instantly. So everything is working the way it's supposed to work right now, and I'm just overly excited about being a part of this company.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate those words. One more person I'm going to ask to speak before we hear from our CEO. I'm going to ask if Tammy will unmute and share with us why at cost metals. This young lady is on fire. In less than a month, she has already personally enrolled over 70 direct. She didn't make her minimums, her maximum. Tammy, if you're available, if you can please share with us. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Awesome. So, you guys know I was involved in another opportunity. I was one of the top earners in that company. I traveled the world. I had a dream life, and then all of a sudden that was kind of snatched from me. And I've spent the last 3 years trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? And when this came over my desk, I was like, okay, this is it. I'm in. I'm all in. And so just been working nonstop. As of today, I have 72 personal referrals. Our team is growing. We're just getting started. And you said last night on the call, you said in a year, she'll have 150 personal referrals. No, next month, I'll have 150 personal referrals. I was rewatching that today and I was like, nah, it ain't gonna take me a year, maybe next month. But, I'm just so honored, Antoine. You and I connected on a deep level because you and I give back. And with your kids in Vietnam, with my kids in Africa. And I just want to create something magical again. And I know that we can do this together. And tomorrow we have a meeting, you and I, with one of the top leaders in Asia. And that's his thing, is he doesn't take the money he makes, he gives it back 100%. And so I'm very, very excited about this journey. I can't wait to launch. I'm just like jumping out of my skin, ready to just go, 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 go. So I want to thank everybody that's on my team that's on the call tonight. You guys are my family, and everyone here is my family, and I can't wait to build that family bigger and bigger. So thank you so much, Antoine.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tammy, and for all the value that you bring here to At Cost Metals. You know, when you can make a difference in your own world, then you can begin to make a difference in the world. And that's exactly what's taking place here. So now, guys, I want you to hear from the man of the hour, Mr. Justin Davis, JD. I want to make sure we got the right account where you can unmute. You are unmuted, my friend. This is the CEO. And let me just share something with you guys. I have been working with this gentleman for the past 4 years, not in precious metal, obviously, because we're just launching precious metals. But I met him while I was in Vietnam, my wife and I. And we have been working with him in a crypto trading software project that is still going to this day. My wife was a pro trader for that company until she had a baby. After she had that baby for about a year, she said, hey, I need a break. And obviously she had that break. But this is an incredible guy. It wasn't until I came back to Dallas that I had a chance to put my arms around him. Other than that, we were just meeting and building an incredible nurturing relationship like we are doing right now on the Zoom. I have the utmost respect for him. He has been right here at our place. We fed him breakfast, lunch, dinner. He brought us our table and our home. I mean, he is just a giving guy. He is just someone, and look, I've met a lot of owners. My wife and I, we've been wined and dined. We flew to Dubai several times. I took a group to Dubai to meet with owners. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they were all a piece of you know what at the end of the day. Not this guy. Not this guy. So I feel so honored and privileged just to be working with them. JD, thank you so much for what you're bringing to all of us. And for those who are not even part of us today, but will be in the future. Thank you. Take it away, JD.
Oh, well, how am I supposed to follow that, Antoine? I'm ready to sign up. I need your link. I wanted to get on because Antoine and I were talking last night, and we had some breakthrough and conversation. You know, the idea of what we're trying to do. It really is at that next level. It really is unprecedented, not only in pricing, but the service and everything that you get that comes with this. Now, we are working around the clock. I've just got a little message here I'm going to put in the chat. The first and foremost, biggest priority that we have is to make sure that we have at cost pricing and we have security to protect the transactions, to protect our customers, to make sure everything is perfectly as smooth as it could possibly be. Okay. So what I want to do on this call is let you know exactly what's coming. What can you expect as an affiliate? What can you expect as a customer? Okay. So right now, most of you have 25 or 149 or 399. A lot of people send in $600, $700, $800 to be able to use that because they know what that balance is. So right now, you've got a balance that says whatever it says in your back office, $25, $50, $75. Okay. That balance, when you use a debit card, will increase. If you send crypto in, that balance increases. If you send in a wire, that increases. Okay. And the reason why we do that, one, it removes a lot of risk from the company. It lets you see that, okay, now your wire is available to send, because it takes time when you go to the bank to when that wire actually hits. So, and even then we can't use it. So the way that we're setting it up for a customer, whatever you see in your balance is what you can spend. You can buy your 149s with it. You can buy your $75 coin of the month. You can buy the $3.99. You can buy the Numismatic. You can buy Bullion. You can buy specialty Bullion, all based on that. So when you're using your card or you're using your ACH or your wire, you're just funding the same account. Okay. And once that's there, then you can use it to buy whatever you want. So imagine a scenario not so long ago where a customer would call in and say, hey, I'd like to buy $1,000 worth of Silver Eagles. Okay, it's at cost, but what would happen before, the company would lock in an order for $1,000. Sometimes, for whatever reason, just normal life, the customer would not pay for it. Okay, it's not necessarily because the price dropped and it went. Sometimes they realized a bill hit or something. So it created a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, and the company would always have to absorb that. So 2023 rolls around, take that same technology and idea of at-cost pricing, fund the account. The customer then locks in that same $1,000 worth of Silver Eagles, but the instant that it's locked in, it's also paid for. Okay, so it's real-time transactions. We lock it in to our suppliers and pay for it at the same time, then that eliminates the risk to the company, ensuring that this opportunity for everybody continues forever. Okay, so that's probably the most significant thing in a processing arena. Okay, but rest assured, guys, we've got more work to do. Our packages are solid, our coins coming in are solid, our vendors are solid, merchant accounts solid, everything is solid. We are piecing together. As soon as I get off this call, I've got to jump back on with the programming team to take a look at the shopping cart. There's commissions to be tested and vaulting, ACH withdrawals, and all of those things have to go live at the same time. So we're really kind of out of little bits and pieces that we can keep adding. So right now is the final push to get things live. So I was talking to Antoine last night. I said, hey, let me come on your Zoom tonight so that I can give everybody this face-to-face, let them know that, hey, we're working around the clock. You know, it's been a lot of 20-hour days in the past 2 months. I was telling Antoine, I can't wait to go golf or something fun like that, but that doesn't even sound fun compared to actually launching this. So I appreciate all the support. I get text messages all day, every day saying, you know, thank you for what we're doing. So I appreciate everybody sending those messages in and sticking through this pre-launch. Pre-launch, it takes thick skin, guys, but we didn't know about this 3 months ago. So when it's all said and done, it'll be record-breaking time from conception to actually launch. It'll feel very fast. So, you know, we all want it to launch as soon as possible, but you can imagine, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars relatively quickly in metal transactions. We've just got to make sure everything's good. So 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years down the road, that this opportunity is all here for all of our kids and grandkids and great grandkids. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So Antoine, I'll turn the call back over to you. Thank you for the excellent presentation. And I'll follow your lead, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that update, JD. So I know how people think. I know where people are in their mind. People really are ready to go. And I can't put you on the spot, but let me see how I can phrase this. So do you feel we will launch in the month of January?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So meaning that we won't launch in February, meaning because we will launch in the month of January. You feel that?
Yeah, we're running out of things to complete. So
okay.
it's you know, the compensation plan is as simple as you can get. The shopping cart, it's massive, and we're trying to narrow it down. Okay. What size screen is it fitting on? Big screens, little screens, computer screens, Apples, Androids. You know, if we were selling, you know, $2 stuff that was meant to just be used once and thrown away or something, would be different. But it's hundreds of millions and eventually, hopefully very soon, billions of dollars worth of metal. So it's not something that we can just hope is good. It's got to be perfect. And that's the only way we're going to launch is when it's perfect.
Awesome. Well, that's good news. I think everyone is going to be excited about that. We have the opportunity now to pre-build during this time because, guys, The question that you have to ask yourself, number one, have you even introduced the minimum? Two, to make sure you're qualified to even earn, because you're in so early. A lot of you are going to have a lot of people that fall below you, but this just makes sense. Why wouldn't you pay a membership to get your investments at cost? It makes sense to me. And if it makes sense to me and it makes sense to you, it's going to make sense to someone that you know. All you have to do is get good at getting people under the spout where the information comes out. I'm going to start doing Zooms every Monday, every Wednesday. And if I'm doing any other day other than that, I will let you know. Every Monday, every Wednesday. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Take care, everyone, and God bless.